SMNI. Balita Totoo.
Maging in sa mundo ng negosyo at propesyon. Huwag magpahuli sa mga latest trends ng iba't ibang industry. Alamin ang gabay sa tagumpay ng ating mga panauhin. Ating pag-usapan ang mga yan dito sa Patok. Patok, may oportunidad sa bawat katok. Programang hatid sa inyo ng DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio. Patok, ating pakinggan ng iba't ibang kwento ng buhay. Istorya ng mga simpleng individual na magbibigay inspirasyon at motibasyon. At narito na ang ating mga kapartner na Kapatok pa. Patok sa DZAR 1026 sa DZAR Sunshine 1026 kayo nakikinig sa Patok. Kayo nakikinig sa Patok dito sa DZAR SMNI Radio.
Ayan, magandang hapon sa ating lahat. It's Tuesday afternoon. Maayong hapon sa tanang Kabisayaan. Naimbag ang malem, maupay nga kulop, mayap gat panapon, buenas tardes o sa mga English speaking naman. Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Saan man kayo bahagi ng mundo, welcome namin kayo dito sa paboritong tambayan ng mga nagnenegosyo at kanilang mga kasosyo dito lang sa Patok. May oportunidad sa bawat katok. At ayan, kung nais po ninyo kaming katok, maaari po lamang tumawag sa 8836-3875 o di kaya sa 8801-9836. So pwede nyo rin kaming i-text sa 0927 or 0927-540-2241 o di kaya mag-iwan kayo ng comments sa ating Facebook at YouTube live stream sa DZAR 1026 at sa Patok sa DZAR. Ako po yung makakasama this Tuesday afternoon, kapartner Cristel. At ayan, bago tayo magsimula talaga ng todo-todo sa ating episode for today, eto muna tayo. Comment mo, premyo mo. Ayan, gusto mo ba ng free Splash Island tickets? Manood ng Patok from Mondays to Fridays, 1 to 2 p.m. Mag-comment ka sa topic of the day at baka ikaw na ang isa sa 5 daily winners na makakakuha ng 2 Splash Island tickets. 2 po yan. So, winners will be announced after the live program or during the live program. Kaya tutok na at sali na. Baka ikaw na ang susunod na mag-splash. Ayan, napakaganda po dyan. Maraming adventures sa Splash Island. Eto na nga. Hindi na natin patatagalin dahil napaka-espesyal na ating mga panauhin this afternoon. At sisimulan ko na. Eto, mula sa Science and Finance, patungo sa Conscious Wealth at Healing. Conscious Wealth at Healing. Ang panauhin natin ngayon ay isang licensed agriculturist, Buyakyak, mula UPLB. May 18 years sa financial services at founder po siya ng Wealth by Rina, isang wellness jewelry brand na naniniwalang ang enerhiya ay pwedeng isuot at maramdaman. Isang conscious wealth and wellness coach na tumutulong mag-activate at mag-empower ng mga light workers at leaders. Ito na po, let's welcome Ms. Rina Rowena M. Banes. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello, good afternoon, Cristel. Good afternoon to all of our friends.
Yes, maybe you wanna shout out mga kakilala mo, ma'am. Gusto mong batiin? Go ahead po.
Hello, ayan, shout out syempre to everyone who's listening, to the dear friends of DZAR, tuning in. Nice to meet you po. And syempre shout out to my family, to my kids, my husband. Hello.
Ayan, nanonood po sila ngayon for sure, ma'am, no? Aware
Oo,
sila.
at saka live naman tayo.
Yes.
Madali i-share.
Yes na yes. Eto, ma'am Rina, ka-partner Rina, mula sa Science at Finance, paano kayo napunta sa Conscious Wealth at Healing? Ano po yung turning point ng buhay ninyo?
Oo, ang ganda ng question, ano? Kasi sa totoo, tayo, as humanity, we are traversing itong time ng mas nagiging aware yung consciousness. So, I can imagine most of your viewers may ganun din, napapatigil at mapapaisip anong nangyayari. So, for me, I'm in the finance space for 18 years. So, I would say ang spiritual awakening moment ko talaga ay noong 2020. And I can imagine, madami talaga tayong naging ganun. So, 2020, nagkaroon ako ng huge na message. So, on my soul mission. And my soul mission is to empower and activate light workers. Sa totoo, nung time na yon, when it came, hindi ko siya alam. Wala siya sa vocabulary ko. So, it was more of nag-research ako kung ano yung context nun. So, that's when I understood that hindi lang pala, I mean, if you're undergoing some kind of chaos in your life, whether it's physical, yan nga, tawag ngayon, mental, di ba? Medyo
Yes.
nauso. Emotional, relationships, or financial. It's not that, yun yung gusto nating friends. And ito din yung sinasabi ko pag nag-talk ako about awakening of humanity. You're not failing. Your life is not failing. You're just possibly awakening. Parang, we are going through this process of purging nung ego self, nung dapat ito, magaling ako, nag-graduate ako, magaling ako, tapos parang gumugulo. So, tinatanggal yung ego self. So, you know how challenges has a way of, di ba, humbling us so that you can drop into a place of contribution. So, yun yung mga beginning points of this awakening journey. And when I came to this conscious wellness field, ito pong tools na to is pag-empower ng mga nagdadaan at magdadaan through that. Kasi sabi nga nila, everyone, yung pain na yon, yung struggles, there is no way out but through. Dadaanan po siya.
But in simpler terms, ma'am, ano po ba ang importance ng conscious wealth? Since everybody is aware of that health is wealth,
Okay.
mga ganyan, different kinds of wealth na pera. So, ano meron naman dito sa conscious wealth, ma'am?
Okay. Ang conscious, ang gusto nating context doon is ano yung meaning for you ng wealth. So, I'm Rina, ang espouse ko is more on conscious wealth, conscious health, conscious energy, and jewelry. So, for conscious wealth, it's ano yung meaning for you nung bakit ka nagtatrabaho, bakit ka nag-iipon, ano yung meaning for you or yung legacy you want to leave for your family. Is it gusto mo lang pang forma o gusto mo may legacy ka or gusto mo lifestyle sustainability? So, yung ganong pong kinds of questions is invited for us to answer.
Okay. You say, ma'am, that especially yung title natin ngayon is Energy You Can Wear. Ito. Paano nyo ito napapaliwanag, ma'am, sa isang ordinaryong Pilipino? Empleyado man o negosyante?
Okay. So, right now, we are in a time na, sa totoo, bombarded tayo ng electromagnetic frequency. Di ba po? So, versus nung 1970s, yung panahon ng mga lola natin or ng parents natin, wala masyadong, tawag nito, EMF, radiation. So, it has a way of, imagine nyo po, di ba? So, sisimplihan natin. Pag matagal ka na sa phone, nakakangalay sa phone. Matagal ka na sa Zoom, nakakangalay na energy. Merong energy leaks, no?
Okay.
So, there's such a thing as, we want to protect your energy also from outside forces and even energetically. So, yun po yung, itong mga tools na ito po, it also protects your energy from not just sabi nila negative vibes, but literally also, kasi like copper, ito yung
Yes.
pagiging science-based natin, ano,
Okay.
it's natural, ano po siya, EMF blocker.
Mhm.
Mga ganong awareness, it helps po protect our energy.
Yes, para naman sa taong curious, ma'am, pero hindi naniniwala sa energy healing.
Okay.
Yung mga ganyan. Ano yung safe at practical first step na pwede nilang gawin, ma'am?
Alam mo, ang kakatuwa, di ba may pyramid nga ngayon na ano yung levels ng need is food, clothing, shelter. Tapos sa baba, ano? Wi-Fi. diba?
Wi-Fi.
So, you don't have to believe kung ano yung Wi-Fi, paano sa send yung signal, but you get the benefit, di ba, nung Wi-Fi. So much so as energy healing. So, ang energy, even if you don't believe it, you feel the benefit, di ba? You feel that when you go to a room, mafe-feel mo energetically kung light ba o hindi masyado, di ba? So, meron siya, and we are actually just beginning to understand that there are things beyond five senses.
Okay. So, paano naman po isinilang si Wealth by Rina? At ano po yung pinakaunang jewelry na ginawa po ninyo and why is it that's the kind of jewelry that you made?
Ay, oo. I love your question. Kasi, yan yung mga paano siya nagsimula? Yung mga
Yes,
origin
oo.
story. Okay, so, for Wealth by Rina, it stands for Wellness Evolution, Activate Your Life Through Healing. Sa totoong buhay, hindi po galing yan sa mind ko. I would say that all of what's happening is result po siya ng pagka-quiet ng mind. So, in my moments ng pagka-quiet ng mind, I receive downloads. So, yung sa aking conscious wellness field, like yung origin story nung aking passion in finance and regenerative wellness, nangyari po yan kasi ako po mismo declined ako ng insurance at an early age.
Okay.
So, sabi ko, 4 na yung policies ko at that time, 21 to 24. Tapos nung 26 years old ako, na-decline po ako ng insurance. So, sabi ko, ibig sabihin, yung mga kasabay ko, mga ka-age ko, at some point, mamade-decline na rin sila. So, that's when I got into it. And right now, 18 years after, yun pa rin yung espouse ko, na magkaroon ng financial planning and put health and investments in place. Tapos, ngayon, di ba, bilang decline po ako, ang passion ko na rin kwento about regenerative wellness. Why? Because, ngayon, mom na ako. I have 3 kids. So, if there is a way that I can get myself insured to have, financial planning in place, health, life insurance, yung mga ganun in place, why not? Di ba? Yung Wealth by Rina, wellness jewelry naman, sa conscious wellness jewelry space, it was born po noong 2022.
Oh, bago lang.
Imagine mo, actually going 4 years.
Yeah.
Imagine mo my daughter, so I'm an energy healer already. So, basically, ang energy healer, nagcha-channel ka lang naman ng, hindi galing sa yung energy, di ba? Parang galing siya kay God, nagcha-channel ka. Parang pray-over, ganun. So, highest intentions of sending positive energy, kanyan. Pero may aral. My daughter met a first-degree accident. Nagkaroon po ng burn, may siga. Tapos yung isang paper, dumikit dito niya.
Oh.
So, nagkaroon siya ng first-degree burn. Iyak siya ng iyak. Hindi naman ako doktor, ganyan. So, tinawagan ko yung cousin ko. Sabi niya, wag daw ako maglagay ng mga ointment. So, sabi ko, ano bang gagawin? Parang, wag ointment I think yellow lang natin pinalagay.
Ice, gano'n.
Oo. Tapos, so sabi ko, let's pray for Jesus to heal you. So, nag-channel ako ng energy, just like what I know what to do lang. Tapos, highest intention. I think yun yung mother's intention for the healing. Tapos, nakatulog siya. Doon sa 4 hours, nag-research din ako on the effect of Reiki on burn. So, Reiki means Universal Life Force Energy. So, ako po, I'm a Rainbow Reiki Energy Healer. So, I channel Universal Life Force Energy sa katawan kasi mayroong mga energetic blocks, may ganyan daw. So, nakasleep siya. Pagising niya, so sabi ko, may effect pala yun, na makikita mo yung burn pero hindi na siya masakit. Wala na yung pain. Sabi nung
nawala yung pain.
Oo, yun yung na-research ko. Sabi ko, may effect pala yun. Interesting. So, pagising niya, sabi niya, and she's 5 years old. Sabi niya, Mommy, Jesus visited me in my dream. Jesus has a message for you. Do your work. So, medyo nagigets ko na ito na yung push, parang from the human work that I do as a wealth planner to my work, my spiritual work. Tapos sabi niya, Jesus has a gift for you. It's rainbow-colored necklace. Tapos sa kanya daw is pink. And this is a 5-year-old kid, no? So, that was November 2022. December, kasi I do distant energy healing. So, I have clients outside the Philippines.
Wow.
So, yes po, kahit Siberia, US, ang galing, no? Nararamdaman lang energy.
So, through online lang yun, ma'am?
Pwede pong,
virtual.
anong tawag na? Face-to-face, pwedeng online.
Okay.
Kasi ang galing nga, energy transcends time and space and distance. Ganun. Tapos, I was doing energy work with my investment clients. Imagine mo talagang halo-halo na to. So, they are investment clients ko sa UAE. So, when I channeled energy there, sabi nila, uwi kami Pilipinas. Gawa nga ng yung magkakasama rin mga kapangyarihan. Yan pang support lang ng energy para lang lessen yung energy leaks. So, at that point, ito, imagine mo, yung 2022 pa tong suot ko. This is energy protection gemstones.
Okay.
So, sabi ko, ang galing naman nung pagkaka-connect, nung sabi nung yung message dun sa anak ko to this request. So, alam niyo po sa totoo, itong brand na to, nag-evolve siya, not because, and even this conversation that I'm having with your award-winning radio station, nag-evolve siya, di ba? Kasi busy, pero laging may push na, may push siya to serve in this physical place, in this physical realm. So, ito po yung ikikwento ko. So, this is my Blue Kyanite. It allows you to speak your truth. Howlite is anti-stress. Black Tourmaline protects you literally from ganap ng ibang tao and even your own negativity. It transmutes your negativity mo to something productive. Citrine keeps you light and strengthens your willpower. Tas yung rose quartz, healing ng heart. Ano pa ba to? Anti-procrastination, Tiger Eye. So, itong mga to, hindi siya galing sa mind ko na naman. Ano siya, parang download. So, ang role ko lang po is to execute. Kaya ko po ito pinaprotect ng intellectual property rights. Kasi, I honor the process of paano siya, alam mo yun, nag-come about. Ayan. So, yun. Yung first ko po is energy protection
Yan
series.
na yun.
It comes in necklace at saka bracelet din po.
Alright. For the sake of the listeners, ma'am, anong difference ng mga healing energy jewelries po ninyo compared sa mga common jewelries that are, nasa market? Yan.
So, ako naniniwala naman ako na lahat may highest intention. Lahat ng nag-exist in the world, highest intention. So, yung intention ng mainstream jewelry, let's say, is for the highest intention na maganda, di ba? Parang kung stressed ka, it's a way. Or, lalo na, magba-Valentine's.
Yeah.
It's love, di ba? Parang it's an expression of that you are special. Ganon. So, it's there. Ang difference naman ito, it can complement what you already have. So, na maganda siya, ito may silbi because it works. Sabi ko, ang galing nga God, di ba? Parang yung background ko ng ang hilig mag-research. Kasi imagine mo, 4 years in the making po ito. Nakailang, ito pong gold na to.
Yes,
And sa totoo, ibibida ko sa inyo to, guys. Kasi solution siya. Ang mahal ng gold ngayon.
Yes.
Sobrang mahal. Parang magkano na ba? 8,400 per gram?
Aha.
Baka by the time you're watching this, tumaas pa lalo. Ibig sabihin, imagine mo, ito.
Go, ma'am.
Ito po, nakikita niyo to. This is, let's say, 5 grams. I saw this in a normal na gold. 5 grams times 8,400. Easily, that's, what? Parang 40,000 ba? Yeah, 40,000, right? 40,000. Tapos, so, isusot mo lang siya kapag, siguro, special occasion,
Yes.
lalabas, ganon. Ito pong difference, itong Wealth Berina Wellness Jewelry, is this one, I think, parang less than 5,000. Because, po siya, demi-fine. Ang ilalim niya, this is 18K gold, pero yung ilalim niya is 92.5 silver. So, hypoallergenic.
Hypoallergenic.
So, siya, precious metal and precious metal. Itong mga to po, ang nice doon, I really espouse also, it's for you. Hindi siya pang ibang tao. Sometimes kasi, diba, yung jewelry, isusot mo kasi parang poporma ka, lalabas. Pero itong Wealth Berina Wellness Jewelry, it's really for you. It kasi we are energetic beings. Nag-e-effect yung vibration nito sa'yo. Tapos, masisiyahan ka din. Alam mo kasi, mama ko ng 3, there was a time na wala akong kasama sa house. So, I do household chores. Naglalaba, naguhugas.
While working.
Oo, girl. So, pagpasok ng araw ko, naka-jewelry na ako para, alam mo yun, feeling ko lang, parang self-love. Ganun, para ma-inspired ka pa rin sa...
Yes.
So, ito po, literally, I take a bath with it. Di ba, di may laban for something na affordable. So, kaya siya, exciting din po.
Yes. Ano po yung, ma'am, may can you cite a story po na yung client po ninyo, nakasabi sila na, ay, iba talaga yung na-feel ko when I wore your jewelry.
Oh, okay, wonderful. So, ito po, there are many reviews in the Wealth Berina Facebook page. So, kuha tayo ng story na iba. Okay, recently.
Yes, go.
So, imagine mo, cute din to kasi hindi lang to for women. Even for men.
Okay.
So, ikikwento ko to. Kung nakikinig ka, alam mo na, story mo to. So, sabi ko, ang galing. So, this is a man. Daddy siya. So, pero ang galing. Sabi ko, tapos, he's also in the, parang, parang IT, engineering, safety space, ganyan. Pero interesting sa kanya, energy sensitive din siya. So, when he began using this, mas empowered, sabi niya, yung end of the day, mas parang may energy siya. Ganon. Sabi nga yung una, nilagay niya sa left hand, nagva-vibrate daw. Imagine mo, nagtitingle.
Vibrate.
Oo. So, ibig sabihin, siya, parang energy sensitive. Sabi ko sa kanya, ano yung dominant hand mo? Sabi niya sa right. So, nilagay niya sa right, tapos nag-message siya kinabukasan na mas feeling stable.
Okay.
Ganon. So, that's one of the stories. One more is, nakakatawa.
Go.
Kasi I literally channel energy, di ba?
Okay.
So, one time, meron akong client na papunta ng airport. Meron siyang stiff neck. So, sabi niya, paano kaya to? Parang ang sakit-sakit na. May flight ako, I travel. Tapos sabi ko, are you open? Gusto mo mag-energy work tayo? Di ba ang energy work is, it dissolves blockages in the energy system. So, I channeled energy. Tapos, nawala yung stiff neck niya. Di ba nakakatawa yung mga effects. So, you can check more sa Wealth by Rina na page.
Yes, ayan. Eto ma'am, just for everybody na gusto lang maklaro talaga, ano palang meron sa mga jewelry po ninyo na bakit siya nakakatulong sa energy healing?
Okay. So, for one, I would say, unique po kasi siya. Kasi it's first in the world na Demi-Fine wellness jewelry protected by Aura Lock technology. So, in Aura Lock technology is, ito po yung intellectual property rights na protected to. So, what I do is, tawag nito, as a mom kasi, di ba, of 3 kids, I cannot do energy healing sa 8 billion people on the planet, right?
Yeah.
So, sabi ko, Lord, how can I serve? So, it's a spiritual gift. How can I serve ng ito ako. So, ito po yung lumabas. So, what I do in the morning is I do energy work. I literally channel energy. So, ang specialization ko is balancing the energy system. So, quickly, to our friends, I'll tell you something. Baka makarelate po kayo. Pag dito, pag may feeling po tayo ng depression or anxiety or feeling yung wala masyadong mental clarity, possibly it's a manifestation of blockage in the third eye. So, yung third eye sa Pilipinas kasi parang akala mo nga multo mo to. It's not necessarily mo to. It's like your inner vision. Do you agree? Even if the world is chaotic outside, pero kung clear yung inner vision mo, mas merong peace. Kuha ko agad-agad. O, diba? I mean, gano'n diba? So, one of the things that you can look at, ito kinikwento ko, Labradorite. Kaya ako gumawa ng jewelry kasi walang nagbibenta nung time na yon. So, I literally got a stone na nandito, nakikis-kis yung balat ko. So, sabi ko, ang mapapansin mo sa Wealth by Rina Wellness Jewelry is it looks mainstream. I mean, it is mainstream.
Yeah.
Pero may kapangyarihan, gano'n.
Okay.
So, another is, let's say dito, hindi ka makapag-express ng truth mo. You're in a relationship, pero parang, alam mo na, iiyak ka na tapos hindi makapag-express ng truth. The blue ones, like blue kyanite, this one also, it allows you to speak your truth coming from, not from ego, but from the heart. Ganon. So, kung kailangan naman ng healing, so imagine mo, you're working with real gemstones, real precious metals, tapos you have an energy healer backing you up pa. Para kang merong, prayer warrior.
Ayan.
Ganyan yung, medyo clear ba yung answer ko
Yeah,
sa'yo?
yeah.
Kung ano yung silbi niya?
Ayan. Pero these are made of precious stones and gemstones talaga, ma'am. All of this.
Yes! Alam mo ba? Actually, meron akong dala dyan sa bag ko. Meron tinatawag na diamond selector. Have you seen how it works?
Not yet.
Pag totoong diamond, tumutunog siya.
Yeah.
Yun. So, kapag, what do you call this? Kapag niligay mo siya dyan, tumutunog yan, dear. So, even yung mga copper rings, copper is a good conductor of energy din. Ganyan.
Okay. Eto naman, ma'am, you mentioned years of research and development. Gaano ba kahirap nung ginawa mo yan? Yung mga jewelries mo, ma'am?
Alam mo, nakakatawa actually. Kasi, yung pag-manifest nito in the physical world, from the time na dumating siya as a download, as a, soft whisper to the time na nandito na siya at may intelegad ganito. O, itong gold, di ba? Binabad ko sa Sonrox, dear. Sabi ko, Lord, hindi naman to main business ko. Like, I'm okay with my, my 3D work. So, I'm a wealth planner by profession. I'm happy with my work. Pero sabi ko, Lord, kung gusto mong ilabas to in the physical world, ayoko masira ang pangalan ko, di ba? Siyempre, may integrity tayo. Hindi naman ako, alam mo yan, hindi ko to career na career.
Yes.
Para ang intention ko is makaserve. Pero syempre, gusto ko magandang quality. Di ba? Nilagay ko grill sa Zonrox. Tapos kinabukasan, at the end yung mother-in-law ko, sabi ko, Mami, testing natin. Pag ito, inangat ko at maganda, may laban, di ba? Parang pwede ikwento. Kasi hindi naman to parang, na-imagine mo, hindi ko siya career for profit. Hindi kasi hindi ko siya mainstream business. Ito na. Ano yan mula gabi hanggang kinabukasan, pag-angat ko, dear, okay pa rin siya.
Wow.
Ito mga to, dear, nakakarating ng swimming pool, pinapaligo namin. Pero syempre, mag-aano ka pa rin, di ba? Parang disclaimer. Na kung gusto mo mas tumagal-tagal. Pero literally, ang point ko is, if you're gonna get this, use it talaga, not for other people, but for yourself. Kasi yun yung intention niya. It was intended na magandang quality para sa'yo. Self-love, self-care tool.
Ayan. Eto ma'am, may mga live comments tayo from YouTube at saka sa Facebook. Eto ma'am, mula kay Carlo De Leon. Ang galing na may science background pala behind the jewelry. Hindi lang basta spiritual talk. Eto naman ma'am, mula kay Nira Caramba. Rina, saan po pwede makabili ng Soul Path bracelet? Interested po ako. Ayan. Saan daw makabili ma'am?
Okay. So, a good question. What I'm gonna do, hi Nika, so you can go to Wealth by Rina na page. There's a link there. And if you wanna connect with me also, my name is Rina Rowena Moreno Banez in Facebook. So there's the page there. You can check it. Ayan.
Ito naman mula kay Rose Ann Romero. Honest question lang po. How do you explain energy healing sa mga skeptical na tao?
Oo. Ano siya? With love. Love. Diba? Ayun nga yung una kong sagot sa inyo, nag-interview, sabi ko, I'm not here, when I put up booths and ganon, my intention, highest intention is to serve those na masaserve siya. So, ganon lang. Parang, siya, I'm showing up for those who this will be served. Ayun. Kung skeptic siya, carry lang yun. But, at some point in their life, kung talagang dire need na, di ba, kailangan mo ng some solution, ayaw mong gumastos ng sobrang mahal, magpa-psychiatrist, ganun. Pwede mo i-put to the test ng energy healing.
Yes.
Malay mo, umepek.
Ayan.
Humapi tayo.
Eto, ma'am, kasi naubusan na tayo ng oras.
Go.
Eto, ano yung mensahe po ninyo sa mga gusto mong gumawa ng produkto or serbisyo na may purpose at impact, pero natatakot sila or nagdadalawang isip po sila? What's your message to them po?
Ang I would say, in this time, we are in a trailblazing time. Energetically, we are at a time that we have never been before as humanity. So may tinatawag na new earth. There are new ways of doing things. Possibly, kung kayo po ay nakaka-feel ng nudge to create something, basta it comes from good intention, highest intention. And ito pala, whether this is not spiritual, whether it's just traditional business, if we want to be successful, ang key is philanthropy. It means, it's Greek, is it? Parang for love for humanity. So whatever it is that you are doing or you are looking at doing, but it comes from a place of love and service, especially to humanity, especially itong time na to that we are literally in a transition from ego or separation consciousness, like ikaw nanonood, ako ibang tao, no, diba? To understand that we are one. If you can lean into that, kung ano man yung business that you are, ang tawag nito, invited to. So, yun yung pinaka-ano mo, di ba? Key. At okay lang ba? Ikikwento ko na din pala, no? Since I champion wearable wellness, you can also follow sa Wealth by Rina or Wearable Wellness. Ito din pala, actually, we're gonna have a talk. Itong X39. It's also nice to discover. It's the first and only wearable light technology in the world. So, ang point ko is, itong mga to, it keeps your energy intact because you have work to do. Hindi mo siya gawa-gawa, dear. Kapag feeling mo may nudge, this is the time for you not to play small. Kasi you playing small doesn't serve the world. So, at saka maiksi lang, time dash lang tayo, di ba? From the time you were to the time, regardless, at saka ito pa pala, important. You do not expect anyone to understand kung anong ginagawa mo. Kasi yung mission na yan, sa'yo binigay. Di ba? Yung tools and equipping mo and experience mo, ganun ka ka-unique. So, you don't need to get outside validation. Basta ang iyong, sabi ko, ang iyong barometer is, gagawa pa ako ng business. Is it coming from fear or coming from love? So, for as long as you know it's coming from love, tapos detach ka from validation, from outside, cheer. Mag-cheer na lang sila pag sikat ka na, di ba? Kapag ka na. Tapos, nagigets ko yung ginagawa niya, di ba? Pero, doon sa process na yon, if you can be loyal to your soul mission, di ba, mas fulfilling. And that's the real fulfillment. It's not just money, but if you're able to do your soul mission in alignment ka sa soul mission mo.
Alright. Naku, marami pa sana akong tanong, ma'am, pero nakulang na yung oras natin. Alright. Thank you so much, Ma'am Rina, for your time. And thank you for sharing ng inyong kwento at karanasan. Ipikita niyo po na kung paano ang positivity, conscious wealth at energy healing ay pwede natin isabuhay araw-araw through your jewelries po. Ayan, mga ka-partner, ating po nakasama si Ma'am Rina Rowena Embanes ng Wealth by Rina at handa na po siyang mag-pack ng mga orders po ninyo. Ayan, thank you so much. Magbabalik po ang programang Patok, may oportunidad sa bawat katok.
Huwag bibitiw, magbabalik ang Patok sa DZAR 1026 SMNI Radio.
Kayo'y nakikinig sa DZAR 1026 SNI Radio Mega Manila. Kapartner mo sa balita at serbisyo. Mga balita, impormasyon, serbisyo at inspirasyon dito lang sa DZAR 1026 SMNI Radio Mega Manila.
Maging ligtas, maging handa. Narito ang ilang paalala kung sakaling tumama ang lindol. Maghanda ng emergency kits na may lamang flashlight, pito, first aid kit, tubig at pagkain. Alamin ang emergency exits sa inyong bahay, paaralan o opisina. Habang lumilindol, magtago sa ilalim ng matibay na lamesa upang maprotektahan ang sarili sa mga nahuhulog na bagay. Lumayo sa mga bintana at mabibigat na gamit na maaaring mahulog. Kung ikaw ay nasa labas, lumayo sa mga gusali, puno o poste na maaaring matumba. Kung ikaw ay nagmamaneho, itabi at ihinto ang sasakyan at lumabas. Pagkatapos ng lindol, gamitin ang hagdan sa paglabas ng gusali at huwag gumamit ng elevator. Maging alerto sa aftershocks at manatili sa open space kung kinakailangan. Maging ligtas at maging handa sa anumang sakuna. Ang paalalang ito ay hatid sa inyo ng SMNI.
Ito ang Sunshine Radio. Panig sa katotohanan, naniniwala sa katwiran, at nangangalaga sa inang kalikasan.
Patok, may oportunidad sa bawat katok. Patok sa DZAR. Sa DZAR. Sunshine Radio. Sunshine Radio. Kayo nakikinig sa Patok. Dito sa DZAR. SMNI Radio.
Alright! Balik na tayo sa ating programa, Patok, may oportunidad sa bawat katok. At ito na nga, may another guest tayo na napaka-special din to talk about some important things as well. Ito, diretso na ako sa short background din, ma'am. Ayan. Ang paunahin. Ang panauhin natin ngayon ay isang self-love coach. O yan, marami may gusto ng mga self-love dyan. Self-love coach at founder ng Serotonin. Ayan. Isa siyang certified NLP Master Practitioner, MDRT awardee at may 15 years sa wealth planning at 7 years sa self-love coaching. Mission niya ang tulungan ng mga tao na gumaling mula sa loob. Yan, inner healing. Mula self-love patungo sa self-giving. Ito na mga kapartner, kasama natin ang founder ng self-love. Ng Serotonin, Miss Sarah Stefan Moreno. Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon. Yes, how's your day naman, ma'am?
Been great. I love it.
Maybe you wanna shout out somebody? You have their time, ma'am.
Hi, friends. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. And all my friends.
Ayan, they're watching right now. Early experiences and career po in wealth planning. Paano kayo napunta sa self-love coaching at itong nabuo yung Serotonin?
Okay, so interestingly, we'll go back in 2009 specifically. So I started in Manulife with my wealth management specialist and estate planning. So I talk about all these mga pamana, specifically for kids, for children. So they're my priority. And then, in 2019, it dawned upon me that I had my master sa NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming. And there, I learned on how to heal myself and then be able to heal others and heal the world. So why am I specifically in-depth about life insurance and healing? Because way back in 1998, I know, right? I was grade 5. So, unfortunately, one of my classmates passed away. And given with God's gift of discernment of spirits, she showed me how she died in my dreams. And then I told her mom about it, that it wasn't an accident, that it was an accident rather.
It was an accident.
It was an accident because they thought she was depressed basically, and then
At that young, grade 5.
So at the time medyo taboo pa yung mga withdrawal attempts, diba? But right now, we're very much aware about it. So because of that, nag-link siya na it is my life's purpose. So I deliberately make time for people. Medyo lapatin ako ng mga may mga withdrawal attempts.
Oh, really?
Yes.
So, yun yung start, ma'am?
Yun yung pinaka-poignant na start. And then when I had my master's nga, then I was equipped to learn more about it and how I'll be able to do it for other people as well.
Yes. Ano pong ibig sabihin ng serotonin, ma'am? At paano ito na-connect sa inyong mission?
Yeah, it's actually a play on words. Sarah is my name, so I'm God's princess, Sarah. And then serotonin, it's a feel-good hormone. So basically, it's a mood stabilizer, and then it promotes yung happiness and then emotional stability as well as calming. So adik ako I'm a happy person. May sarili akong high. So, I'm just really sharing the world my happiness as well and how to bounce back like fast. So, to be able to move forward in life. So, yun, serotonin. And then, specifically, yung parang pinaka-tagline niya, hindi ako nakatulog nun. Kasi sabi ko, have self-love. And I was like, yeah, because I am the embodiment of self-love with the ultimate goal of self-giving. Because yung mission ko naman is to explore truth, beauty, and goodness in that manner, so that one would be equipped with self-love in order to be able to self-give.
Yeah.
Yung three na yon in that order, kasi yung truth, beauty, and goodness. So beauty, It's not beauty without goodness and truth. And goodness cannot stand alone without truth. So these are God transcendentals. So very spiritual in a sense as well. So that whenever we're out there,
Yeah.
it is my goal that people feel loved for who they were, are, and will be. Yun.
Yes, ma'am. Bakit self-love po, ma'am, ang importante or simula ng lahat? And paano ito nakakatulong sa mind, body, and spirit?
Specifically, when you say I love you cannot say I love you without an I.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Oh,
So
yeah.
self-love importantly because you cannot give what you do not have.
Yes.
Understanding, kasi it's a double-edged sword. Understanding that this is an orderly kind of love. So love in a sense that yung okay, let's put meaning to it. When I talk about love, it is willing the good of the other and doing something concrete about it. Kaya nga sabi nila, it's a verb, it's an action, tas may mga different love languages, di ba? Very much understanding that one is just daanan ka lang. Kaya siya nagiging sustainable. The only way for it to be sustainable is for you to allow God or for perhaps higher being in different names that we have, but specifically God, sa kanya nang gagaling. Daluyan lang tayo.
Instruments lang.
Instruments lang to be able to let it flow. Kasi doon nababurn out yung iba eh. Kasi if you're coming from ego, doon ka mauupos, mapapagod. So for it to be free-flowing, understand na hindi naman ikaw yung source eh. The source is God. It's free-flowing.
So, ano yung pinaka-memorable experience po ninyo sa serotonin na nagpatunay na tama po yung inyong mission? Napaisip. Marami
so
ata.
yeah. So basically, I specifically heavily most of my career talks on. We have NDAs or non-disclosure agreements. So these are specifically talking about families, family matters, parents, and ano siya. Ang point doon, pag nakita kong nakahinga, pag umiyak na yung tao coming from the soul, there are some tears that just you cannot let out. So pag nakahinga yung kaluluwa, it's interesting. When I see people, parang weird, no? Pero when I see people, I look at them as souls.
Okay.
Because understand, we're human beings.
Yeah.
More often than not, nakakalimutan yung beingness.
Yeah.
So when you talk to someone and they're at peace, that's the greatest blessing. So when someone is at peace, and I was able to help that person have that, then I know I'm the right track. I'm doing well.
Alright. Ano yung pinaka-importanteng skill or tool na ginagamit ninyo, ma'am, bilang self-love coach para tulungan po yung mga clients ninyo?
Ako yung pinaka-tool eh.
Yeah.
Understanding that I'm in a good space. Understanding that I have to do everything that I can to be able to have that space and that for the other person that I talk to. Because it's not about me. It's never about me. When I talk to someone, life mo to eh. These are moments, these are time, these are precious time that we can never go back. So it's about making myself be able to heal myself. Yun yung trabaho ko. To heal myself. And from there, I can heal others, help them heal themselves, basically. And then heal the world. Make it a better place.
That song. It hits.
But yeah.
Eto naman, ma'am, ano yung mga services na pwedeng ma-avail ng mga tao sa serotonin at sino yung karaniwang clients po ninyo?
So more often than not, I already told you na about private counseling. So these are executives, especially when you're talking about business dilemmas. To begin with, you ask if it's a dilemma, because a dilemma is it's a choice between two goods. So yung mga ganon. So I do have business executives. And then we talk about life and mindfulness coaching. Dito naman, it varies more on maraming Gen Z and millennials.
Yeah.
Specifically, I'm single. So I also help single professionals go about their quarter life to midlife crisis.
Yeah.
So mga ranges from mga 28 to 35 and then mga 40s, mga ganyan on how to go about life. And then we also have yung group facilitation. So I also have, it's also one of my favorites, custom-based value it's custom-based value learning.
Uh-huh.
So, ito naman sa mga companies and groups, di ba? Ay, ang ganda nga, kanina nakita ko meron kayong mga core values.
Yeah.
And then, of course, different people, different values, right? So, it's about aligning yourself. Because more often than not, in companies, in situations, and even personal relationships, kapag may away,
Yeah.
the question that you have to ask is, anong value? Which value is being struck? Kasi it's a clash of between values eh. It's not really about, trigger lang yung mga bagay-bagay.
Yeah.
Pero you have to understand, ano ba yung mahalaga dun sa tao? And vice versa. So when it comes to group facilitation, it's about aligning the people's values with the company so that it'll be more productive and happy place moving forward. So yun yung 3, private counseling,
Yes.
life and mindfulness coaching, and custom-based values learning.
Ikaw lang may gawa niyan lahat, ma'am?
Yes.
Solo mo lang yun lahat?
These are programs
Wow.
I've done over the years.
Wow.
So by February 14 actually,
Yeah, sure.
it's the 7th year of serotonin, and this is very, very interesting because we're able to do this live because right now I'm going out of my comfort zone and to be able to reach more people, diba? We can do collabs and understand it and align with people kasi ang galing, nakakatuwa, ang dami ng aware with regard to understanding na mind, body, spirit tayo, diba?
Yes.
So it's not just about the body and then mind, the mental health, but more importantly, we have to have a spiritual gym
Yeah.
wherein prayer and support system comes in place as well.
Yeah, because we're spiritual beings with just physical bodies.
Yes.
That's the truth talaga.
Yes.
Kasi pag wala yan talaga, makakalimutan mo yung real meaning ng buhay mo.
Oo.
Ayan, ma'am. Ano yung pinaka common misconception po about sa self-love at self-giving na gusto niyo pong linawin?
Oo nga. Pag sinabing self-love, I also get, di ba yan? Narcissistic.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Yun yung
Egocentric, vain, ganyan. Understand that everyone is having their battles. Spiritual battles, for one. It's every minute, every second of the day. It never ends. It's never ending as long as we're alive. So, self-love, again, as I've mentioned earlier, we're talking about orderly self-love. This is not coming from ego. This is not coming from vanity. This is directly from God to us that we're sharing to others in that way. And then, yes, the ultimate goal is self-giving. Kasi when you love yourself,
Yeah.
when you come in a happy place, you cannot help but be a blessing to others. Diba? Too blessed to be stressed nga eh. Tapos nagkakaroon ng connotation na negative yung #blessed. But really understanding, hindi naman tayo eh. Everything is from God. Everything is by grace. That's the difference between mercy and grace. Grace basically talks about deserve ko, di ba? Pero, hindi mo deserve.
Undeserved.
Undeserved, pero binibigay sa'yo.
Oo.
On the contrary, mercy is, for example, of course, I'm a sinner. So, makasalanan ako. Definitely, I'm not perfect. However, pero binibigyan ako ng biyaya. I'm being blessed. That's mercy.
Yeah.
Na deserve mo to not to have these things, but by God's love and mercy, bibigay sa'yo. And forgiveness, by the way, diba, healing.
Yeah.
I also want to touch on that, understanding that healing is not human. It is not human to forgive. Sorry, to forgive, not healing. To forgive. Understanding that in more often than not situations, we forgive others, but have we really thought of forgiving ourselves?
Yeah.
Yung accountability.
Yeah.
And it takes a huge ton of humility
Yes.
to really come forward and I'm accountable. And moving forward, then what? What now? Parang ito na tayo eh. So, yun.
Ayan. Eto, ma'am, I have a question. Curious question lang. Paano
Sige.
mo napapanatili yung energy mo, ma'am, at mindset para makabigay ka din sa iba?
Okay. So, I live to give. I'm a very giving person. Ito pa, yung natouch natin kanina,
Yeah,
di ba? When you say self-love, the self-giving, tawag martyr. To begin with, let's talk about martyrs. When you say martyrs, hindi siya yung nagsasakripisyo, tapos naaapi. Parang ganun kasi yung medyo concept,
Yes,
diba? I beg to disagree. Martyrs all throughout history, we're talking about people who are willingly suffering, understanding that none of it, kahit balatan sila ng buhay, literally some of them died like that, and you can check them out on Google, yung mga lives of the saints. But basically, when we're talking about martyrs, these are understanding that they're sharing a part of the suffering, and as well as, more importantly, it's for the glory of God. So, ano siya, hindi siya, it's very selfless, very giving. Kaya pag sinabihan ka ng martir, that's a very huge compliment. Pero medyo itama natin kung tama pa ba yung
yes.
ginagawa mo. Kasi again, without self-love, nawawala tayo ng identity.
Yes.
So that's very, very important. Yung, how do I sustain it?
Napaisip si Ma'am.
Again, I'm a happy person.
Okay.
Basta rin akong high.
Uh-huh.
And I don't know, it's amazing. The more I give, the more I receive.
Yeah.
So, if I'm not, every 6 months, I have like a rot day. So, medyo I'm not feeling well. I'm human as I am. And then I bounce back. I really make sure I bounce back. Okay magdrama. Don't get me wrong. Just make sure there's a deadline. And understand yung process taking from there. But it's also a series of on a spiritual level, consolation and desolation. So make sure when you're down, you get everything that you have to learn so that when you're high, makakapag-celebrate ka. When you're high as well, when you're happy, you have everything that you need to learn from there so that may baon ka kapag
Down ka.
And when I'm down, there's only no way but to go up.
Yeah.
And I always say this, God has plans. And that keeps me going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's also parang mindset lang din, Ma'am, no?
Mindset, heart set.
Yes. Mindset and heart set, it goes together. It's a partner.
Oo, kasi mind, body, spirit tayo eh. We're human
Yes.
beings eh.
Okay, I will give way para sa mga comments, ma'am, sa live natin.
Sure, go ahead.
Ito, from Kathleen Hernando, ang lalim ng pinag-uusapan. This is not your usual business talk. Thank you. Ayan. Thank you din sa mga guests natin na malalim din yung na-share nila. Ito naman mula kay Joan Reyes. Sarah, paano po mag-start, mag-practice ng self-love kung sanay ka mag-give sa iba? Question yun, ma'am. Baka
Okay.
Go, ma'am.
So, the more that you give, understand where are you coming from. Yung intention mo muna. Kasi, when you're already giving, maybe, you're already having self-love, kaya ka nakikipag-give eh. However, if you're able to ask that question, and then yung intention mo, hindi, dapat may balik. Alam mo yon, sometimes
yeah.
kasi we give
Yeah.
para mahalin din tayo. We give kasi, may expectations. Then, go back to yourself. Na wait lang, you have to be very concrete about why you're giving in the first place. And that's self-love. Understanding who you are. Loving yourself. Ito nga, medyo Valentine's medyo segue tayo.
Go.
Understand. Sa mga, dyan, mga nagmamahal. Mga nagmamahal na saktan. Basically, whenever I go to a relationship, any relationship that you have, understand that your relationship with yourself, with oneself, sets the tone for all other relationships.
Yeah.
Let me say that again.
Go.
Your relationship with yourself sets the tone for all other relationships. Kaya kung mapagmahal ka sa sarili, mapang-unawa, you respect yourself, then you're able to outpour that to other people. So ngayong Valentine's, the only way for me to understand that I'm in a giving relationship na talaga is when I'm in a place of self-giving. Unconditionally. Yung magbibigay lang ako kasi outpour na yon.
Yeah.
Hindi yung may balik.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yung parang wala kang dapat expectations.
Na-happy ka.
Oo.
Joyful rather. Oo.
Yun. Ito naman mula kay Che de Guzman. I love how you integrate faith, healing, and psychology. Ang ganda ng balance. Ay, wow.
Cute.
Okay, mula naman kay Chris Katz. Ito, good day sa paborito kong programa. Marami ako natutunan sa programa ito. Malaking tulong sa pagnenegosyo ko. Oh, yun lang yung topics natin ha, pero nakatulong na tayo sa kanya. Ito naman mula kay Franny Sagarino. Hello po. Same po ba siya sa mental health therapy or therapist?
Yes, it's part of it. Definitely. Because when you're talking about neurolinguistic programming, you're talking to the subconscious. So, syempre, subconscious, part din siya ng mental. So, yung mindset, So, part siya, again, it forms part of the mind, body, spirit ng tao para holistic
Holistic
yung
approach.
healing.
Yeah, ayan. Okay. Ma'am, I will give you time to promote. Saan po ba kayo mahahanap? Saan kayo mako-contact? Go, ma'am.
Hi everyone, have self-love. So that's serotonin for you. And do connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Serotonin PH. And also I have personal accounts at I Love Sarah Stefan. So yeah, if you want to talk about anything and everything under the sun and really just want to dump, let's have an exploratory call. Feel free.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Sure.
Kahit gaano ba kadami kaya mo i-handle? Like for example, for a company, kaya mo i-handle like hundreds, 200, ganon?
May digital naman ngayon. So pwede nang Zoom. At the same time kapag nasa company naman, yes, may group facilitation for
Yeah.
healing. And also, kaya nga natutuwa ako ngayon na ganito kasi eventually the goal for serotonin is to be able to work with yung kanina, that was my sister, Serena. She also got me into energy healing and to also connect with like-minded individuals so that we could form a group. And eventually, the short of the long is to have a company to basically be able to form a group para sa mga group coaching.
Yes.
Because we're talking about like thousands. And of course, I can only hindi ako kagibonshin na Naruto. Siyempre, lumalabas yung pagka-anime ko.
Ayun. Hindi po siya si Naruto.
Yeah. Kagibonshin na
Eto naman, ma'am, para sa mga nakikinig na gustong magsimula ng negosyo o coaching career, ano ang pinakamahalagang payo niyo po para sa kanila?
Okay. So, I always say this. To live is to feel. So make sure that you're living your life. You're just not alive. You're not just breathing. You're actually living your purpose. So to live is to feel in all our senses. To feel is to allow, be there, be present at the moment. And then to allow is to love. Because again, love is not just giving, but also receiving. I mean, he loved us first. That's why we're able to love in the first place. To love is to allow. And to allow is to live. And to live is to give. I live to give.
Alright. Eto ma'am, last na lang talaga. May oras pa naman tayo. Ano yung
Sige,
mensahe ninyo sa mga gustong mag-practice ng self-love pero natatakot sila ma'am or nagdadalawang isip po sila?
Bakit?
Bakit daw? Pakisagot.
So you have to ask, bakit? Saan ka natatakot? Pero, lahat tayo gusto magmahal. So yung pagmamahal mo, yung gigil mo na ma-in love, na maibigay yon sa ibang tao, gawin mo muna sa sarili mo. You date yourself, you take care of yourself. Make sure, I practice this every day. I fall in love with myself every day. I make sure that I give myself that love. And if I feel otherwise, I go back to Him, to God, and pray about it. Because prayer is the food for our soul. So basically, make sure na when you go look in the mirror, at nakita mo yung sarili mo, you get to tell that person, I love you. And if you can't, that's okay. You just say it. Until one day, maybe, just maybe, my prayer for you is that you fall in love with yourself again.
Alright, ayan po mga kapartner, nakasama natin si Miss Sarah Stefan Moreno, ang founder ng Serotonin.
Thank you.
At siya po yung self-love coach. At thank you so much for reminding us, kapartner, the true impact begins from within. Ayan, that self-love is the foundation for self-giving. Eto na. Kaya nga mga kapartner, kung meron kang kwento na alam mong papatok at tatak sa isipan o tatatak sa isipan ng bawat Pilipino, abay wag mong itago, kundi dapat ito iyong ibahagi at ipatok na yan. Ayan, bago tayo magpaalam, laging tandaan ang sinasabi sa Proverbs 10:4, a lazy person will end up poor, but a hard worker will become rich. Nagpapahirap ang katamaran, ngunit ang kasipagan ay nagpapayaman. Ako po si kapartner Cristel, magsalo-salo po tayo ulit bukas sa kaparehong oras sa ating pilan dito lang sa Patok. May oportunidad sa bawat katok.
Inyong napakinggan ang iba't ibang kwento at kalaman dito sa programang Patok. Hanggang sa muli, magsama-sama ulit tayo tuwing Lunes hanggang Biyernes, 1:00 hanggang 2:00 ng hapon. Dito lamang sa DZAR 1026 Sunshine Radio Manila.